The Agenda 21 program for sustainable development bears an uncanny resemblance to the plans for technocracy. The United Nations had, in reviving the technocracy plan created in the 1930s, found the way to take power, to control us, and to move towards a world government which would, of course, be controlled by the United Nations itself. Who better? The plan was to punish the people of the world because they had, through their consumerism, destroyed the world. Later, the world's consumers would be vilified for upsetting a small Swedish girl and filling her with rage, to add to her other mental health issues. She was chosen as the poster child for global warming and used to recruit children to the cause in the knowledge that there is no easier way to control adults than to control children. This was sold as a way of saving the environment from the consequences of the manufactured hazard of global warming, but it was always a plan to take control of the world and the bodies, minds, and souls of every living being. It was, in essence, a plan to take control of humanity. Maurice Strong, a Canadian oil and mining billionaire, played a huge part in promoting the new paradigm. Almost inevitably, 178 leaders immediately signed up to the Agenda 21 plan. The aims, carefully crafted to create both fear and a solution for the fear, seemed laudable, and so no one dared say no. It was decided that the world's nations would join together to fight these threats to our existence: environmental damage and global warming. The people who had consumed too much oil and gas and coal, and who had therefore put the entire planet in peril, were easily defined as the new enemy. It was not global industries which had caused environmental damage, but the people who had used their products. The solution was said to be centralized control over all resources and a, quote, new international economic order, soon to be shortened to New World Order. There would be a global smart grid with everything controlled by the UN and its supporters. There was to be no place for democracy. The phrase sustainable development was constantly used to describe how the world's nations would move forward, and the word communitarianism became the new watchword for the new world. Bill Clinton, shortly to become president of the USA, and Tony Blair, shortly to become leader of the Labour Party and then Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, were and would continue to be keen supporters of a new world order which would take power from the people and give it to the bankers and the billionaires working in the computer industry. How ironic that the betrayal of the people should be in the hands of two men who were allegedly leaders of democratic and socialist parties.